Hi everyone, I'm Dave Mulvan. I'm here with Dan Schultz to my left, Mike Godwin to my right. We're going to be previewing this week's games, week 8 in the B Division. We do have a few games to make up, which will make them up the following week. We'll send that schedule out shortly if by the time you watch this, if it's not already out. First up, which Mike could not wait to talk about this game, the Faculty versus Doc's Old Guy All-Stars. Mike, I don't even want to hear your prediction yet. I want to start with Dan. Dan, you played both these teams.
I have.
You've beat one, you've lost to one.
I have.
So whatever comes out of your mouth, I'm probably going to just go with that.
I'm going to say Doc's Old Guy All-Stars. So it's this game. They win this game. Over here, my man over here, he's not showing any respect. Doc's Old Guy All-Stars, I'm a believer.
Oh man,
Prove this guy wrong. You see the way he's laughing? See the way he's laughing at you right now? That's disrespect. That's disrespect. And see what he's saying right now? That's exactly the kind of motivation you guys need to put up 100 points on this team. Don't go 103, go 105. Embarrass them. Beat them. No bias here. Just beat them. Go.
I'm not laughing because I'm not laughing because I don't think because of the stuff that you're saying about Doc's Old Guys All-Stars. They're fully capable of beating any team in this league. I'm laughing because I knew exactly what you were going to do and you did it.
Yeah.
But I couldn't wait for it. I couldn't wait for it.
Come on. I had to.
Like, I was surprised you didn't go up and grab the camera like this.
Yeah.
Which you're still probably thinking about doing.
Maybe
No,
if
I
you showed
definitely
that fire when you were playing with Prestige.
Oh, he's got jokes. Oh, okay, yeah, let's go back to last week. I'm focused on the now, focused on the future.
Well,
All right, we heard one
Not the
extreme.
past.
We heard one extreme.
That's an
Let's go
extreme.
right to the other one.
him saying that just makes you want to do the Dan.
You mad, bro? You upset?
No.
You're acting a little mad.
We had one extreme. I want to go right to the other. Mike, let me hear your prediction.
Well, as we all know, Doc's old guys belong in a nursing home.
Take him on, Joe.
That's what Dave's been saying all season. He flipped as soon as they went to play the Faculty.
Like I said in the recap, this is game week. And I do not like Doc's old guys all-stars this week. They're all going to have under 10 points each. Gavin's going to have 2 rebounds. He's going to foul out of this game in the first half. Doc, you're going to go 0 for 15 from the three-point line. Who else is on this team? Allen.
Al's going to go off.
Allen, you might go off for 8.
Al's going to go off.
8 points.
Off for 8.
I got the Faculty by at least 13 points.
All right, so we had one extreme. We had another. I'll be the voice of reason. Doc's Old Guys All-Stars is getting it together at just the right time. They've been struggling all season with their shooting. This past week, Doc went for 35. They had Gavin. Gavin went for 24 rebounds and 17 points. Those are some scary numbers.
Do they not know we have a secret weapon?
I hope we have the secret weapon. The Faculty coming off a big win, not a huge win, but a big win against Prestige Worldwide because it meant more than just one game, just because we all have to sit here each week. And when the Spurs lost, we had to hear Dan go on and on about that, about why and all this stuff. And then when the Spurs win, he gets on here and he yells at the haters about why the Spurs are the most interesting team in the world.
Yes.
So I'm going to get on here and I'm calling for an overtime thriller. Overtime thriller. The fans are going to get their money's worth this week. Faculty led by John Rodriguez. I don't know.
Andrew Healy.
I almost forgot about Andrew. Is JD going to be there? Is Don going to be there?
Is Shane going to be there? You don't know.
Nobody knows. Nobody
This
knows.
isn't a fun mystery game. This is an actual
It's fun.
game.
It's fun.
This is
I'm
actual
calling it
game.
overtime thriller. I can't wait this week. I'm terrified of how good Doc's Old Guys All-Stars are playing right now. But
What do you mean terrified? They have one good game out of 7.
You guys should just
I'm not terrified for the Faculty. I'm terrified for the rest of the league.
take the week off. No one will blame you.
No, the Faculty never takes
We
week
should have
off.
said that the last 7 weeks.
Ah, That's not true because I beat Doxel at All-Stars 3 weeks ago. So we won that game. Can't take that away from me.
So you're taking Doxel guys
Yes.
in a blowout.
Yes. No. I said by 10.
You're taking the faculty by 13. I'm going overtime thriller with the faculty pulling it out with a winning three-pointer by Andrew Healy. He will not have a point. At that time of the game, the only reason he's going to be in the game is because we're going to have 3 people that have already fouled out and he has to be in.
That's
And
realistic.
there will be a talk in the huddle at this point whether we just play with 4 or we let him in the game in overtime. But we're going to make the right decision and let him play in overtime. And he will reward us. So Andrew, we're expecting the second. Team Battlefield versus In the Mix.
In the mix by 10.
Team Battlefield's coming off a great performance.
They are.
They're getting a lot more help from the rest of the team.
But in the mix is murder.
In the mix is too good. Yeah.
This is going to be a battle of Moses Demby versus Tyre Hudson.
Yeah, but then it's a battle between those two. But then what about a battle between Daquan and?
Oh no, I fully expect In the Mix to win this game. I'm just looking forward to probably 2 of the top point guards. I don't want to be disrespectful to Damian, that's why I didn't say the 2 top. But 2 of the top point guards in our B division, 2 A division players, A division caliber players going at this game. I can't wait. Who's going to have a better stat line overall? Counting assists, rebounds, everything.
Tyre, because they depend on him more.
Yes.
But ultimately, Moses will have the last laugh because in the mix is going to win by 10.
In the mix by 10.
We agree.
I like your pick.
Thank you. It's the first
I
time
like
we agree,
your
especially after that first game you just called.
In the Mix by 18.
We agree?
Next up, we have Elite
Oh, man.
versus Wait For
Talk
It.
about 2 disappointing teams.
2 teams that have just been free falling.
Elite by 5.
You waiting for me?
He's doing the rock face.
He doesn't even want to talk about Elite. He doesn't even want to talk about it. You know what? I'm not gonna make you make a prediction this week on the Elite game because you're just setting yourself up to be disappointed. Yeah. I would normally say Wait For It's going to win this game, but I have no faith in John Radowski anymore. No faith in him. At one point, one of the best players in the league, probably the best big man, and now he's a shell of himself. Shell of himself. You know what? I feel like John, since you already said he's
getting old.
Yeah, he's getting up there. I think he should just turn himself into a spot-up three-point shooter. Maybe more of a Spencer Halls type player now.
It's realistic.
And don't worry about rebounds or anything like that.
No.
Just stay around the three-point line.
I agree.
So I'm going to go Elite in this one.
I agree.
Elite by 4.
We're skipping him because he doesn't want to say anything.
Next up,
Alright, let's do it.
J Squad versus Hot Shots B. I cannot wait.
No.
I cannot wait for
This
this
has got to be
video.
on the list for.
Video, yeah, for videotape. We're going to have to put it on there.
J Squad by 3.
I gotta go. Hot Shots B by 7.
game's-
Torian Temple is going to be too much for him.
This game's tough for me. J Squad coming off a huge win. Hot Shots B coming off a very tough loss to Wild Style. So I'm gonna go J Squad in this one. J Squad in an overtime thriller. Ted's gonna hit the game-winning shot from half court.
You just said that same exact thing in our game.
No, I said Andrew Healy was going to hit it.
Yeah.
Ted's not playing in
I
our
know,
game.
but I'm saying you said
I clearly-
overtime
I
thriller
clear-
was someone hitting the game-winning shot.
Yeah. What if it happens? What if both those things happen?
You're not right very often, so it's probably not
Oh,
gonna
I've
happen.
predicted these things come true, and they have. Listen, after the game, I'll be the person standing there when you're walking out to say I told you so.
No, because you'll be here. I'll be watching that game in town.
Can't wait for it. But J Squad in an overtime thriller, Ted hitting a half-court shot. He'll probably be right inside that circle. That's where he'll be. They'll call the play. They're going to draw it up just like that. Next up, we have Hog Mob.
Wait, hold on a second. So you're saying Ted's going to draw up a play for himself to win it in overtime?
That's the kind of coach he is.
Yes. Ted wants to give their team the best chance of winning.
All right, next.
You're telling me, Ted, if somebody's going to take a half-court shot, you're telling me you'd have somebody else other than Ted take it?
Why would he take a half-court shot when he can take one from the Ted line?
It's not percentage. It's not percentage.
Are they the same thing?
I think they're the same
I
thing.
think it's the same thing.
Is it the same? Well, don't call it the half-court then. It's
Well,
the
it
Ted
hasn't,
line.
it hasn't been league approved of the Ted line
I
yet.
just approved it.
It hasn't been approved yet.
Ted Dwyer, game winner from the Ted line.
You just told me there's no chance of that happening.
I just said there's no chance it's going to happen twice in the night.
It's because of, so you have no faith in Andrew Healy.
Well, I'm done talking about the family.
I've been trying to go to the next game for like 2 minutes already. You keep bringing up stuff from this. Next up,
Okay.
Hog Mob versus Fireballers.
You already know my pick.
Hog Mob by 20.
20. Are you just taking my pick because I'm 3-0 when I pick?
Why would I pick the Fireballers? They just got beat by a nursing home team by 42.
But I've told you I'm never picking against Hog Mob again.
I know. That's
And
very
I've been
bold of
right.
you. It's very bold of you.
So,
If
I'm
you,
not even gonna give
if you
it a score.
continue not to pick against them, you deserve an award for your courage at the end of the year, like a plaque.
Hog Mob is one of the hottest teams in the B division right now.
Absolutely.
Second to
back.
probably only Wildstyle.
they're back.
Fireballers, they're always good for 1, maybe 2 good wins a season. This season, unfortunately, it's only going to be 1 good win.
Who'd they beat?
Hog Mob is going to win this game by 6 points. Not a
Hog
blowout.
Mob.
JP is going to go for 40.
Hog Mob by 10.
Okay.
Whenever I pick them, they don't disappoint.
Next up, we have Delaware versus Wildstyle.
Oh, man.
Wild Style by 15.
Well, style by 21.
If Bill's there, they win by 10.
Yeah, I assume Bill's going to be there. It's the every other week thing.
Yeah.
So let's go Wildstyle by 8. Only 8. The final game we have Prestige Worldwide versus Old School.
All right, that'll wrap it up.
Old School by 25.
Old School by 25.
Yeah.
Man, we had this whole skit planned out, too. About it. If you were going to pick Prestige, but now you just ruined it.
Why would I pick Prestige?
That's a good point.
Mike, you going with Prestige or Old School?
Old School.
I can't. I
I'm
can't
going to say Old School has 4 guys and still wins.
I can't pick Old School for the simple fact that they have been trying to beat teams with 4 guys. Dan, let me ask you something. If Old School does show up 4 guys, is Prestige going to do the honorable thing of playing 4-on-4 or play 5-on-4?
You guys are. They'll probably try to sneak a 6.
It's something you really should start thinking about because Old School's going to probably only have 4 guys.
They're going to sneak a 6 down the court. Play 6 on 4.
That's probably that was my answer. Yeah, probably 6-on-4. And it'll probably still be a close game. We'll probably do 4-on-4 to be fair. But I don't know.
Did you really deep down inside think Prestige Worldwide is going to lose to Old School?
Deep down inside, I didn't think we were going to get blown out by the faculty, so anything's possible, right?
Dan, I feel like I always have a pretty good pulse, and I knew the faculty was going to win by about 13 or 15 points because I said it in the video last week.
Dan's like Carmelo.
I am taking Prestige Worldwide to win this game and start their winning streak in their hunt for the title.
Dan is like Carmelo Anthony. He's got 1 foot out the door.
That's not true.
1
I'm
foot
loyal
out
to my
the
team. I
door.
love
No, anything can happen. Prestige Worldwide can go on,
I love
win
my
the title,
teammates.
and keep the whole thing together.
I love my teammates, but good everything. We need to play a lot better. A lot better.
I believe in Prestige Worldwide. I believe in them. I think they can pull this win out, and they need to.
Hope you're right.
Because if they don't, that would be Old School. It would be their 2nd win.
And that would put you
And
guys in
then
last seed.
They'd be
playing
tied with
Wild-
Fireballers.
Playing Wild stuff.
And so, yeah.
Old School beat Fireballers. So that Fireball would play first.
Well, no, if they didn't play,
Oh yeah, you would.
because Old School would have
Who
2
would we
wins.
play? We beat Old School. Probably in the
If you
mix.
beat Old School, you'd get one of those top 3 teams. Awesome.
So, there you have it. Prestige Worldwide, not an overtime thriller. I don't even know if it's going to be much of a thriller at all. But Prestige Worldwide will win this game by 9 points. I believe in Prestige.
I hope you're right.
I'm always right. So, this one of these times is when you need that contra. All right, that'll wrap it up this week. Thanks for checking us out. Thanks for the salute. We'll see everyone else on that.
Premature.